Oh, all right. I'm going to get to this. I'm going to do some demo and some chatting and hanging. Keep it casual today. I've not done something like this in a while where I just hang out. So that's what the nature of today is. I'm going to demonstrate these tracks that come from the Ultimate Blues Jam Acoustic Tracks edition. These are fairly new. And it sounds like this.
1, 2,
shuffle and E.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Pretty distracted. I'm trying to do two things at once. How's everybody doing? Good to hang out with you for a moment. I'm not in a rush for once. I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere. I don't have to go teach right now. I have this moment where I'm like, you know, typically when I come on or make a video, it's lickety split, and it's nice to just have a second to hang. So that's what I'm going to do as long as this makes sense. You know, it sucks is that I can't pull up my YouTube account right now. Hey guys, I can't pull up my YouTube on my browser for whatever reason. I don't know why. You guys are here, so I know it's working. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do some demos. I'll take some questions here. If you guys have things on your mind. Man, oh, there you guys are. I see the live chat now. What's going on? What's good? Peter, Nathan, and everybody else. Tony. Hank, what's up, buddy? Just going to do a little bit of these demos. Like I said, they come from these acoustic backing tracks from the Ultimate Blues Jam series. They came out with some new ones. Yes, Hank's in the house. I'm going to play a song for Hank. Let's see here.
1, 2.
Key of F.
1, 2,
funky.
3, 4.
Oh, it's in C? Thought I was in cross. Whoa. All right, so later on I'll update this video, a little list of where this is coming from, but what's cool about these tracks, what I really like about the acoustic ones, that there's nothing crazy going on. There's no full band. Sometimes, I'm not going to mention any names, but there's a few backing tracks out there. Hey, thanks everybody. There's a few backing tracks that are just busy. Have you guys heard these? They're busy. They're like, it'll start out nice, and then somewhere in the middle, it's like the drums are just rocking, or somebody's taking a solo. And so at any rate, these are really sweet because it's stripped down to just the acoustic, and you can really have a chance to play around with the texture and just have some fun. So, by the way, before I forget, I put a poll out on my Facebook group, and I want to see I want you to hit the chat right now and let me know. If you're watching it as a recording, put it in the comments. If you're somebody that's ever taken a class from me on a Saturday, would you consider doing a Friday night social learning opportunity? Is that something you'd be into? You can just put, yes, I'd be into that Friday night, or no, I'd prefer Saturday, something like that. Because my idea is coming up here, and I'll continue with these tracks in a sec, but not this Friday, but the next one. So that's the 17th? No. When is that? I'm looking for my calendar. I'm talking about Friday the 11th. There it is. June 11th. And I would offer that up at about 5:30 p.m. Central. Now, you don't have to be there live, so consider that, whether you'd want the recording or something like that. What's the topic? I'll leak the topic right now. I'm about to announce it in the newsletter, but it's going to be, we're going to dissect 5 killer William Clark riffs. William Clark's my favorite hero, man. He's my my number one player. And we're going to do it so that all levels can participate. Instead of just giving you the tablature ahead of time, you'll get it afterwards. We'll create it in the moment in class. I will actually have done some homework ahead of time. But what's going to happen is we're going to slowly reveal the tab as we ear train it. So advanced players, I have a minute to really try to see if they can figure out the notes and the phrasing. And if you're more of a beginner and intermediate, you're waiting for the reveal of some of the tabs. Let me know if that's something you'd be into, and let's continue with some of these tracks.
1, 2,
Delta in E major. Cool, that's just a one chord groove with that delta style. It doesn't go anywhere, just stays on the one. You know, a lot of people I think find that really challenging, and it can be because you got to come up with some different ideas, but it's actually an opportunity to really just stretch out and know that because there's no changes, you could just go bananas. So, Dwayne, what's up, buddy? Have you heard of the Andrew Zeta Custom Home Marine Metal Lux Harmonicas? Well, of course I know who Andrew is, and I know that he customizes harmonicas. Yes, I have heard of those. And I've met Andrew out in Canada at a few events, and he's got some nice harps for sure. I definitely have played something that he has tuned up and touched up. How's the hair looking? Not that I really care, but it's, you know, it's preservation here. Let's keep moving. Two feel. This one's in the key of A major. Maybe some first position? I don't know.
1, 2,
Not sure.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. How's the mix? go to second position. Third position, maybe. That's a 2-feel, 2-beat. That's kind of a cool one. Yeah, you know, sometimes you can just sit down and play your heart out. You don't have to really have an agenda, as I always I try to communicate all these different ways to approach jam tracks and what to practice. At the end of the day, you know, you're just having fun. Right on. Cool, everybody. What is going on here? Let's see. Okay, cool. I see some folks hanging out. Let's keep moving. Let's keep this show going here. Got to shuffle in G.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Oh, that's cool. The next song that was on the mix is Paul DeLay's song Life's Highway from Last of the Best. That's funny. Major pentatonic second position scale in the key of low F harmonica. You got it, buddy. Let's do it. All right, on. Thanks for the love, everybody. I appreciate that. I'm not really keeping up with all the chat, but let's see what's going on. Thanks, Hank. Slow D major.
1, 2,
Slow
3,
D.
4.
That's E. That's the slow delta. Oh, this is another slow E. Oh, the other one was a shuffle in E. All right, so we're in E. I've got an A harp, second position. The slow delta. These are fun. I'm telling you, these tracks are kind of cool. You know. All right, what we got going on? I see some folks here. Hey, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to this channel. Oh, crud, my computer's not plugged in. That's going to die really soon. Woo! I was doing a live class once. Check this out. And I had the whole thing set up. And I noticed that the battery was dying or whatever on the laptop. And I'm doing, a live stream. And I look up. Thanks, everybody. I look up and the thing says 1% on my computer. And I just jumped like on the ground. This is a live thing streaming with a whole bunch of people tuning in. Got it plugged in, man. Talk about being saved at the bell there. Thanks, Nathan. Right on, Tony. That's right. All right, let's keep moving through these tracks. This is a B minor, so I'll be on the A in third position. A harp.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, that's the B minor. I find that the older I get, the harder the harmonica, no problem in the breathing, but have me go out and do some weed whacking or mow the lawn, and I'm like sore. My arms, I come in and my arms all shaky. I need to get in shape, y'all. I need to get in. This pandemic has not been good for the old gut, is what I'm saying. All right, we're going over to Boogie in G. Hold on a minute. Wait. Again, these tracks are the Ultimate Blues Jam tracks, acoustic edition, and what we're doing here is just going through them all. I'm just going to be playing today and hanging out, maybe taking some questions. Hey, thanks everybody. Appreciate all that feedback. Very kind. Okay, let me keep moving. This one's in G. I'll just take a C harp and see where it goes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
First position. What do we have left here? We've got a little bit of Jimmy Reed in F major. What harmonicas do I recommend? I think I just saw that pop up. What harmonicas do I recommend? I really dig these Marine Band Deluxes, and I'm playing crossovers today on top of that. Special 20s. I like a lot of the Hohner line. I know I'm endorsed by them. There's a reason, because I love their harps. That's a big part of it. So I really like a lot of their line for different applications. But the Marine Band Deluxe is a great one. The crossover would be another great choice. But don't ever discount the Special 20. Those are playing great. B flat harp.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
hung on that one chord at the end. That's kind of nice. All right. Yeah, a little Jimmy Reed shuffle in the key of F. That's a good one. What else is going on? I'm just checking up on some of this chat. Okay, let's keep moving, man. Let's play this stuff. This is a rock and roll in B major.
1, 2, 3.
Start with some. I have to just play third. I don't have any E harp. In fact, all my stuff's downstairs from the gig. With it. Let's see here. We got one more here on this set of tracks to go. And I finished up a cool class last weekend with the 12 improvisation angles and 12 bar training. Really focused around dissecting that 12 bar. So what we did is we took the practice tracks, which was a blast. You know, those practice. Okay, thanks, Jeremy. The practice tracks are short. They're like a minute or something like that. So you can really keep recycling, not recycling, keep integrating new ideas in a short period of time, which is nice. All right. Appreciate the nice comments, everybody. Nope. Here's a rumba. This one's in G. I'm going to play it in a C harp. Second position.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And that's it. Those are all the tracks. So if you're just joining, thanks for the tips, y'all. Appreciate that. Those are all the tracks that I wanted to demo. And again, I just wanted to hang out because I have this moment here where I'm not like rushing off to the next thing, which is such a wonderful feeling. Need more of that in my world. Just catching up on some of this chat. So, what did I miss about the question that I put out there about, I'm going to say it again in case you missed it and you're just jumping in the middle. Would you join me? If you are into taking online classes, would you join me on a Saturday night around 5:30 Central versus like a Saturday at 11 a.m. when I normally do it? That's my question for everybody. Ha, Nicholas, all right. Money towards a plane ticket to play up there. Excellent. Yeah, man. Hello, everybody. Now what are we going to do? How did you learn all your breathing techniques? Maybe it started as a kid holding my breath underwater or something, but it always felt comfortable to hold my breath. I always remember challenging myself, to be honest, when I was young. And I think that, I don't know, I feel like it's something that you have to let happen naturally. It's hard to train breath control. I think it's a little difficult. It comes from state of mind. So if you focus on the way you're feeling and try to relax your mind, your breathing will relax. Think about it. When you're playing music, there's a lot of things happening. You get all hyped up. Sometimes I get too hyped up and I get ahead of myself or whatever. Or it can throw your breath off and you just get shaky with your breath. So I would just encourage everybody to work on just trying to slow down the rate at which you breathe in. That's the biggest tip with that. And out. So you guys would rather have it Saturday, but on the Facebook group, Friday is looking good. People are wanting to possibly check it out. I want to experiment with doing that Friday. How much of your practice is improvisation? I mean, that's a hard question because I don't sit down with the intention of practicing improvisation ever. I don't know that I ever have. I give strategies away all the time and teach you guys how to focus on it. And where my teaching strategies come from, maybe this will give you more insight, is analyzing what I'm doing. I just analyze, I try to break down backwards how I do what I do and share it with you guys. So I don't really practice improvisation, but I do jam occasionally to my jam tracks, absolutely. Or when I'm making videos or demonstrating in a lesson, things like that. But there's a lot of ways to use these tracks, and I've talked about them in the past a bunch. But just to sort of recap, like, you should, I think, if you're still a beginner intermediate player, you should be considering being more structured with these tracks. That's part of what they're designed for. Like limiting, we've talked about limiting the holes, just like only playing the first 3 holes or the second, set of holes, like the second register or upper register. Practice by position, practice scales over it, arpeggios and intervals. You could do all sorts of things with a backing track. You could try to insert technique one at a time where you don't get to use anything but clean single notes and only vibrato. And then you come back and you do it with inserting a flutter or hand technique, you know what I mean? So you have a single focus to try to work on and shape. All right, who's down? Let's see what I'm missing here. Tony's down with the Friday night. Yeah, Slick Riddles. What's up? That's a good name. Do you know who Slick Rick is? Slick Riddles? Slick Rick. I used to love Slick Rick. Play with a heavy book on your chest lying on the floor. Interesting. Might have to try that. Now, one thing I did do was when I was practicing breathing and playing in general was laying on my back and just playing harmonica. That alone can help you because you're becoming aware of where the air is coming from. Yeah, it can be very, very helpful. What do we got here? All right, I might get back into something here. What is somebody? Did I miss something that went by? Hold on a second. So, can you do low C, key of C, solo boogie? I don't have my low C, unfortunately. I don't have all my stuff. I'm not prepared right now. I can come back. You mean jam on a low C in the key of C? Is that what you're saying, Dwayne? Swimming. Hank says swimming's also excellent. I used to swim a bunch as a kid. We had a pool growing up. I was lucky, and we swam all the time. And I would just sit there and try to hold my breath as long as I could. Here's what happens when you work on holding your breath. Your heart rate gets faster, but in time, the recovery is quicker. This is what I've noticed. Hank, what do you think? Or what does anybody think in this that's watching this? So I've noticed that you hold it, like even on a long note you're holding when you're playing, your heart rate's going to increase. It's trying to give you more oxygen, right? But eventually it just sort of relaxes. And the more you practice it, you can train your heart to slow down. The heart rate actually does the opposite. It eventually goes into a very slow heartbeat, which allows you to just utilize your breath to a greater extent. All right, let's see. I'm just trying to find one other thing here. Climbing mountains. Frank Sinatra swore by swimming for his voice and breath. Makes sense. This is one of my favorite tracks, and I want to share something else with you guys. That I've been spending a little time going back through old videos that I've posted and trying to catch up on like comments that I've missed and interact. But it's incredible. It's like I forget how long I've been posting these videos on YouTube. It's 15 years now or something, 15 years. So it's just been incredible to go back and see all the comments and support over the years. Really appreciate all that. We got a marching shuffle in F. That could be good. Now these are the regular Ultimate Blues Jam tracks. The original ones. I know a lot of people have these. All these are at harmonica123.com. But these tracks have always been, I think, the highest quality tracks, out there that's available. Although I really do like that channel MCCD Sessions. If you guys aren't hip to that, he just creates a ton of backing tracks, and they're really authentic. And there's a crap load of those up right now. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, these tracks are cool though, and I like the one thing I dig about them is that there's a lot of variety and different keys available. F and D and so on. What's all this business? So yeah, today's just a hang day. What else can I tell you? Usually I have a million things. I'm like, you ought to share that. You ought to say this. Looking around the room going, what are all the things that I would normally want to share with you? I don't know. Maybe just music, and that's why I can't think of anything. Key G, C harp. Back to an acoustic track. This is an old one. And then I might sign off here in just a moment, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Now this one's an older. This is an old. Comes from just to be clear, an old track, an old acoustic track from a long time ago. It has nothing to do with the set that I was demoing. But they're, yeah. All right. Well, I got to make a decision on this class. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I'd love to be able to just sip on a tequila and teach a class. Now, I don't want to make a habit out of that, but I would love to do a social hour. And whatever that means for you, you know, you want to sip on a chai tea or a cup of coffee, light some incense, whatever the heck you want to do. You want to light one up. Maybe that's what you want to do. Whatever it is you want to do, you do your thing in the class. But, you know, we're going to learn. And I'm so looking forward to trying that concept that I just might go for it. Those that can't make it live, you can always catch the recording of that class. 5 killer William Clark riffs. William Clark is my favorite harmonica player. And I just want to talk about his music and break down, articulate all the nuances that are going on in his music. He's such a master of technique and emoting, just pure, such a passionate player. And he was so creative and so musical. And so that's why he inspired me so much. And I sure wish I had a chance to meet him before he passed away. But we can listen to his music, you know, and honor him and respect him. Jawan, what's up, buddy? Slow blues and low F. I don't have the low F. Oh, wait, I do have a low F here. That is one low key I have. All right, we'll end with that. Slow blues. Let me see if I have something in here. Let me find it. Let's just take this one. I don't know what it's going to sound like. We'll sign off with this slow blues, y'all. Thanks for hanging out today. Make it a great week, great day, all of it. Appreciate every single one of you. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. that's for you, buddy. Where are you, Dwayne? Let's see. Dwayne Martin, harmonica player. If you guys aren't subscribed to Dwayne's channel, you're missing out. Dwayne's got a whole lot of passion when he plays, and he's got some great technique. Man, you're probably one of my favorite young harmonica players playing blues harmonica today, and I mean that sincerely. When I first heard Dwayne playing on his channel, I showed it to my wife, and I was like, listen to this guy play, you know, because I recognized how young you were, man, and you were just killing it. Just put it right where it should be. So keep doing that. Y'all, everyone that's watching this, go subscribe to Dwayne Martin, harmonica player. Check out what he's doing. See if I'm telling you guys a fib or not. I'm telling it like it is. And of course, the great Hank Shreve, my brother, man, my Honer brother, is here. Make sure you subscribe to his channel as well, because he's a dynamite player, and there's some other great players here hanging out too. It's nice to have a community of people that want to chill and talk about blues harp, learn blues harp. There's nothing better than learning from each other, because you really get a well-rounded sense of, you know, what different people are thinking and struggling with. So I appreciate you guys. I think I'm going to sign off. It feels like it's time to sign off. And y'all make it a wonderful day. I'll be back soon. I want to check my calendar and make sure there's nothing I'm missing. Actually, there is something I will mention quickly, though. Let's see here. Well, I'm trying to think of what events are coming up for me. Not a whole lot. I am going to be in Indiana. If anybody lives in Chesterton, Indiana, or around Chesterton, Indiana, on June 19th, I'm playing a show at 12 p.m. at the Corkscrew and Brew. It's an outdoor event, so maybe you'll catch that. I think it's at 12 p.m. And then in July, heading back to Indiana for some work, but that's a closed thing. Of course, Dwayne, hell yeah, happy to give you that feedback and plug to subscribe to your channel. All right, well, I'll come back and update you with more events. There's some gigs starting to drop here. I'm mostly playing out in Illinois right now, but had a blast playing last night. It was a wonderful night. So I'm hoping that there's more of that coming down the road. Yeah, y'all make it a good one. And I will see you soon. Adios, everybody.